Let's start cutting. It's time to get the show on the road. What we're going to do is we're going to start cutting more along the inside of our snowflake at first. This is something I always recommend. This is the place to start because it'll actually help you identify gaps as you go along. Now for cutting strategies, here's some tips. Basically, if you have anything where it's just going to go on the inside and it's just like a gap, basically you can just cut in one quick motion like that and you're free and clear. Do those cuts first because it'll help open up more difficult cuts later on that might be like near the top and won't be as accessible. Keep your cuts very strong and even. There's no rush. You don't have to like jam through things. If you start squiggling and ripping the paper, you're cutting way too fast. So yeah, so what we're going to do is basically we're going to follow some of the guidelines that we did here, which again, like a lot of 90-degree angles. Again, this is, snowflakes are crystal structure. And basically follow them all along. And then as you're going along though, don't forget to evaluate. If you start seeing areas where there's just like a big gap or something looks strange or looks like, oh my goodness, look at all that error there, then maybe you might want to cut a little bit less along the outside. It's just something you evaluate this as you go along. It's not necessarily a one-shot deal.